Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain MCA lab program number 10. So that is write a Java program which uses file input stream and file output stream classes. So just we have to use this particular two classes, that's it. Okay, yeah. So if you consider about any data, so we can divide that one into two types. One is character data, one more is what binary data. So character data means so any data that is there in terms of for text. Okay, for that we have so many functions to perform read as well as what write. Okay, actually that is not there in your syllabus. So there is one more type of data, that is binary data. Any data that is there in terms of video file, audio file and images, we'll call that one as what binary data. If you want to perform input and output operation for this binary data, we will going to take the help of what streams. If you want to for reading, we're going to take the help from what input stream. For writing, we're going to take the help from what output stream. Okay, so if you consider what tree structure, this stream class is above what this readers and writers. Therefore, by using what streams, we can read both. We can using what stream, we can read as well as what write both binary data as well as what character data, but reverse is not possible. Okay, yeah. So here this is a complete program. Okay, so using this file input stream, either we can read what image as well as what we can read what text. Why? Because in the tree structure, this is above what text data readers and writers. Okay, so I have taken out one class with name of lab10, within which there is a public static void main. I have taken the reference of type file input stream that is present within this package. Okay, a reference name is what f1, new file input stream, this is the location. See within the folder what MCA. So within what on folder what MCA, there is what an image with s.jpg. I have taken this image. Okay, yeah. So what I will do is next I'll take what an array that is of type of byte. Why? Because this will going to read binary data. That's the reason I've taken an array with the type of byte. And what's the size is f dot available, means whatever the data that is available, that amount of space. That is the reason I'm using what on function with name what available, f dot available. Okay, this is what size of this particular array with name what b. So next I'll read the data using what on function with name what read, and that will be stored within what an array with name what b. So now the data whatever that is present here, everything is there within what b. Now taken out one more reference, that is f1. See in the desktop, so in the desktop, so observe here in the desktop there is no s.jpg. Once I run that particular program, I will get that image here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this is a reference, and this for this particular path, for this particular image, whatever that will be created after I run this particular program. Okay, so f1 dot write, once I call what write function, it will start what writing into what this particular path. That's it, simple program. So here we are creating a reference for this image s.jpg that is present within what folder what within what folder MCA. Within f MCA there is a s.jpg. So I given that path. So f MCA s.jpg. So that will read the, I'll get data in terms of byte. Therefore there is, I've taken what an array with name what b of type what byte available. I can understand that's the size of this particular image. So it will start reading and it will be saved within what b. Next one more reference for whatever the image that will be created in the desktop. Okay, with name what f1. So once I call f1 dot write, it will start writing into what this particular location with the name s.jpg one more time. Okay, whatever that is present within what b. Simple. Okay, so I'll save this one and I'll run this one. So there is no s.jpg. So what I will do, I'll just run that one. How to run java c lab10.java. Okay, there is no errors. So how to run that one? Java lab10. See now it's over. See now image got created s.jpg. See, if you want, I'll close this original. I'll open this one. The same image got created in the desktop. Okay, so this is the use of these two functions, these two classes. What is that classes? A file input stream as well as what file output stream. So in your lab observation, just write on the lab 10, this is not 11, lab 10, write a Java program which uses file input stream, file output stream classes. Write on this question. After that, write on this complete program. Okay. So first question, then copy this complete program, then these 3 lines, okay, these 2 lines. So output, you can draw what some image. Okay, so output you can draw what some image. So you just write what these 2 lines. After writing, you just write for some any image. Okay, thank you. If I have any doubt, you just text me.